And as you all know, famous last words for a dungeoneer is slow spawns, question mark, and then all of a sudden you have like 1 gajillion mobs in your face, all laughing at you. Merble says you're right. I don't know about you guys, those of you who are playing on the original server, but are you looking forward to the updated loot system coming everywhere in the game? Because I am. So much. So, Greeny says, probably gonna have to say griefing because that kills any MMORPG. So for you, your weakness as an MMO player is that you get griefed or you are a griefer. I hope you're not a griefer. And also for your sake, I hope that you don't get griefed. Like an example of my greatest weakness as an MMO player is I tend to not stay with a main character if I make an alt. So like every time I make an alt, it's like, ooh, I like this character, it's new and awesome, and then that's my weakness, you know? I kind of, oops. Sorry. He was casting Invis on me. I kind of give up on my main character and I start to play my alt instead. So that would be my greatest weakness. And I'm glad to see that Greeny is looking forward to the patch next week. Or, we don't know if it's coming next week, but, you know, the next big patch. I know that Lord Dar wants it as well. Dar is asking, okay, something else? Yeah, we should probably go somewhere else. Yeah, any suggestions? Preferably someplace with melee mobs. Hint, hint. That's right, Merble. I mean, I'm not that kind of alt roller because... Oh, skeletal dragon. Let's switch to the Dragon Slayer and get all up in its face. Double attack! Okay, I missed the double attack. There we go. See, that works. I feel heroic when I can run up in the face of a mob and just double strike it like that. It's like once in a lifetime. Okay, to the house. In a moment. Oh wait, Paragon. Sorry. For once I actually knew how to get aggro from that Paragon. I pulled it with my body and my movements. Exactly. Exactly, Merble. I restrict myself, I don't make alts, because if I make an alt, then odds are I'm gonna stop playing my main. And that's why I tend to not play alts. So I put a restriction on myself. And that is my greatest weakness as an MMO player. Back to the house. After this Paragon. Oh man. Okay, Reptile Slayer, and let's get the Lava Lizard to pull aggro. There we go. Alright. Teleporting back to the house now. Is this a no teleport place? It's not. I made it out. Aurelius says, I'm more interested in the city trade quests coming in so we can help fund some of the towns that lack citizens. I read something about that trading system, and I saw someone with a quest. Basically, you pick up an item or something, pick up some stuff in one city, and it'll tell you go to that city, and then you can't use transportation. Sorry, you can't use magic to transport. You can't use moon gates. So you basically have to run with mounts or feet or sail there. And then as you move from town A to town B, you will have ambush spawns as well. And the more mobs you kill during the ambush phases, the more stuff you get in the end as well. You get money like 30k gold or something like that, depending on the distance, of course. Um, and that seemed kind of interesting. And then you can also hand over the items to some shady dude somewhere. So yeah, that seemed interesting. I had to look at it. Obviously, it's something that's gonna require the help of more than one person, I think, and that is something I'm really looking forward to. I think it would be kind of cool to have maybe a stream where we help out someone do these trade missions. But I don't quite understand, Aurelius. You say that it helps fund some of the towns that lack citizens. Does this mean that you'll be able to basically alter an existing town in the game? Is that how it works? Or is that how you hope it works? Either way, I think it'll be awesome. And this is a Snow Elemental Slayer, so it goes in the red Slayer bag. Alrighty. Lord Dar, would you like 11k gold? Yes, you would. I'll transfer it. Dar. Click. Because this is kind of half of what I looted. Dar says you don't have a Demon Slayer yet, right? Correct. I should switch to party chat so I don't speak to myself. That is Oops. That is correct. Aurelius says this could get complicated. And Greeny says, I do a lot of messages in a bottle and treasure maps, so I can't wait to have better loot inside of them. Oh yeah. So that super loot system is then applied to treasure maps as well. How about Gauntlet in Doom? Oh, and Aurelia says towns have treasuries that the town governor can use to fund trade deals that give different buffs to citizens who want to use them. Ooh, that's cool. I was wondering, to those of you who don't know, Aurelius plays the governor of Britain on the European server. Aurelius says, until now, the costs all fell on the governor, and a trade deal cost 2 million per week. Oh man. So how do I become a citizen of some city? Uh, Lordar says we'll likely die in the gauntlet, so in that case, let's wait a few weeks. How about Cyclopean warriors? At least now I know how to not get aggro from yeah, I think we should go do that place. My skills are somewhat higher. Should be okay. Oh, I need to pick up some reagents. Reagents? Reagents? Alright. Let's see. Sorry about wasting that portal. What do I need for Vampiric Embrace? I need Bat Wings, Nox Crystal, and Pig Iron. Alright. So, Bat Wings, 20. And Nox Crystals, 20. And Pig Iron, 20. Sorry for wasting the portal. Yes, Titans in Ilsh. Alright, guys, we are headed to Titans. Greeny, we were at... I was at the Trog, but someone else was there earlier today. And I think that it's probably better for us to go to that other place, because the mobs are a little bit more awesome. I think they would be good for our level. I've been there before. I just didn't know how the paragons worked, and I think I kind of got aggro a lot. So Aurelia says, now people buying titles from the town or town banners, their money for them goes to the treasury. But trade quests help raise funds. Awesome. That's going to be great. Okay. I'm going to... Did I go the right way? This is the right way, right? Where's Lord Dar? Yes, I have a Repon's lair on my F6 button. What's that chasing me? Is that an imp? It is. Imps are demons, apparently. Oh, a scroll with bless. Doesn't really matter. Already have that. And I think Merble has it too, so that's no biggie. Ah. Oh wait, that was... Lord Vincent Vega says come. Is this a trap? If this was 1998, I would not have followed Vincent Vega. But I know that he's a good guy. In fact, I think he's actually watching the stream. Oh, there we are. Yay! Thank you. Oops. There we go. Thank you. Ah. They're being one-shotted. These poor Ettins. Why is it not looting it? Oh, it's out of sight? There we go. Okay. I'm following Dar. Before he loses his patience with me. There we go. I'm just gonna move real slow in case there's a nasty monster. And I have my Repon's lair. Yes, I do. Alright. I want the one with the most health. And I would really like to raise my Bushido to 100. That would be pretty cool. Alright, Lady Edwina. Take care, and thanks for popping by. And thanks for the help earlier. And sorry we got you killed. So... Is Vincent in the group? Because that would be useful. Might as well have everyone in the group. I think. Okay, these guys go down really fast. When I did this with the Horrendous... Oh, here's a Paragon. I'm gonna stand still, otherwise he'll go crazy on me. Actually, never mind. I'm good. I can deal with it. Yay! Hitting multiple mobs. Oh, I'm getting hit. But I'm also being healed, so that's good. Why does it hit so hard, though? That's kind of mean. Ooh, this is kind of nice. That felt very heroic, actually. It was just like ching, 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 constantly hitting that mob. Oh, it's kind of funny though when mobs at this rank drop scrolls that are this low level. Arch Cure, that's a 4th, I think. Beeswax. Don't know what that's for. Oh man, you're a killer. Lord Dar just flies through all the mobs. At least they're kind of easy to hit though, which is neat. I think I need to work on having a... Ooh, cake. Nope. I need to work on having a weapon that is a Reapon Slayer, or maybe a Titan / Cyclopean Slayer. A Reapon which has Armor Pierce or Armor Ignore. I think that would be good. Oh, that was awesome. Low armor mobs they're such a pleasure to fight when you're a melee character. Maybe I should use Consecrate Weapon. That will give me a 6-second buff that will attack them on their weakest resist. And I think that might actually increase my damage some. I'm not sure how much though, but some. Merble comments on me saying that I have to work on getting a cake. But that's because I get distracted. If I'm looting and there's a cake in the inventory, I'm all like, ooh, cake. So, I'm not quite sure, but this place, Ilshinar, this is the place where they introduced Paragon mobs, right? And what was that? Was that like the first expansion to to Ultima Online? Approximately when did this, ooh, Fire Elemental Slayer. When did these types of mobs appear in the game? The Paragon ones? Because, I mean, really, when I played this game, there was only the world. There was no Feluca or Trammel. And yeah, as Greenie says, Paragons only spawn in Ilshinar. And that's where I'm thinking, when is that like an expansion onto its own? Magic Arrow! That's a crappy scroll if I ever saw one. Okay, so it was the third Dawn expansion. And that was... Was that the first expansion? Because I seem to remember something about... There was something called the Second Dawn or something? Second something? Second Coming? I don't know. I bought the game a couple of times, I remember. Or the... Oh. So you could only play here. Greenie says originally you could only get here if you played the 3D client. Wow. Talk about trying to get people to buy your 3D client. That's kind of a poor design choice. Okay, the first expansion was the Second Age, then I don't know, Renaissance maybe. Oh, and another thing that I think will be interesting with the new loot system, apparently, Slayer. Apparently, if you're grouped up, then mobs will drop more loot based on the party size, I think. I only kind of skimmed, like really quickly read through the patch notes. So I'm not 100% sure. This is nice. These guys give fairly decent loot, it seems. I should probably start to loot some of them and maybe fight less. Because there's a lot of corpses with a lot of stuff that needs to be picked up. Good thing this system is designed so that I can actually see what I looted. Oops. Obviously, it needs to, I need to click properly in order to get the loot, but The system works when I click properly. That's what I was trying to say. Chain Lightning. I know that's a higher ranked spell, and I'm pretty sure that Merble does not have that one. So when he gets back from his AFK, I'll be able to present him with a scroll, a magical scroll of doom. Still mostly low-level stuff, though. Is there an island full of spellcasters? By the way, Greenie, I saw your message earlier where you mentioned something about a Sampire build and resist spells, but I didn't quite get to read it. I actually have resist magic 90-something points on a soulstone. That's a very, very long duration paralyze you just put on me there. Summon creature. I'm kind of just clicking stuff to get money, and then we can share that later. Dr. Sasso says, I think Fire Island has dragons and demons on it. Yeah. With my current... Oh, I need to cast vampiric stuff. With my current build, it's probably a really bad idea for me to go to places where they cast fire. I have about 40% fire absorby stuff. So that would be a bad thing, fire resist. And Greenie says... With anatomy, you won't see a big difference in damage, but you will have way better survivability against magic casters and mobs like the Dark Father and Liches. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. But the thing is, though, anatomy is about 20% more damage, isn't it? So, for me, 20% more damage would be more healing for myself. And it's not, as far as I understand, it won't affect when mobs cast damaging spells on me. The magic resist will only really kick in on durations of debuffs and such. And if I wanted to, you know, I could ride over here, click this button, get distracted some more, and then whammo, cast a spell and clear it. I tend to use the paladin spells a lot to clear debuffs and such. Obviously, I won't be able to use the paladin spells to clear something like a paralyze. You know, I'll just suck it up and get killed, or a mana drain. We are owning. But yeah, originally I had resist magic, but most people told me that, you know, for a Sampire build, I really should focus more on just upping my damage. More. So that's sort of what I've been aiming at. So many Slayer weapons. What's this? A pile of gold. Why is it here? I must loot it. Oops. That didn't go as planned. Oh, it's because I guess I can't interact with myself with the mouse, so I can't actually drop stuff on me. And yeah, like Aurelius says, I need to find my own balance and a playstyle that suits me. Originally, though, I think as a play... Oh, come here. Aggro me. There we go. I'll just go ping-pong back and forth, and people are going to be like, what are you doing? Oh, I'm tanking. That's how you tank Paragons, apparently. You run back and forth. That's how you do it. I know, silly, but it worked. It seemed to work anyway. But yeah, I mean, really the playstyle I would like to have in this game would be to be a meat shield, where you can take damage. You won't deal as much damage, but that's the thing with the Sampire, I guess. You know, you can take a lot of damage, and then you hit the target, and you get a lot of health. Oh, awesome! Seems that Lord Dar got an artifact, an enchanted Titan bone leg. Cool. Very cool. Congratulations. Can you try trading it for me for a second? Like, don't give it to me, but just let it open so I can show it to the viewers. We can run to some safe place after we kill this guy. Ooh, lightning. I like the spell effects in the new client. I mean, I kind of like the old ones too, but I do like that it's a bit flashy here in the new client. Wham, wham, wham. Are you guys ready? Enchanted Titan leg bone. It is a... what is that? A fencing weapon with lightning and lower defense. Looks kind of neat. Although it's not purple. According to this UI, it says 400 something. But cool, nonetheless. Getting an item. I declined, by the way. It's your item. So that item is what? A minor artifact? When it has the orange text? Come here, bro. I fight you. I'm moving. You need to aggro me. Alright. I'm gonna hit my Divine Fury and do some AoE. Is it safe? Okay, so far it's safe. No! Get back here. I'm gonna run. Hopefully that'll make him aggro me. It didn't. Oh well. Let's try to do a number one. AoE. Sounds like a blender, but it works. This feels like we're grouping. This is kind of cool. Oh wait, hang on a sec. I'm getting overloaded. Send the money back. So those of you who are veterans here in the channel, when you're playing Ultima Online and you're playing with your friends, do you go to places like these, or is this considered too easy, so, you know, the stuff that you get as loot is not worth your time here? Or do you go to places like these as well, because there's always... Ooh! A metal chest recovered from a Cyclopean warrior. I'll put that chest here, and then I'm assuming Lord Dar can do something with it later. I guess. Ooh, it got awfully quiet. The music disappeared. These mobs that approach you and then eat all of your mana. It's so inconsiderate. By the way, when we break up this group, watermelon. When we break up this group, we should head back to my house and I'll share the money that we found. I think it was about 35 or 40,000 that I sent back to the bank. And then I've got about 3K on me now. Oh. Dr. Sasso says, go in and out of war mode to get the music playing again. I really, really don't want the music playing again, to be honest, because it kind of gets on my nerves after a while. I've been wanting to mute it, but I really like it when I teleport to a place like Jellum or Britain. I like to hear the song that's there. Aurelius says, I usually play solo, so that sort of place is fine for me. Oh, that's cool. Because that's kind of what I'm, you know, I'd like to... Ooh. I'd like to be able to, when I'm bored, you know... Okay, I'll turn the music back on. Oh, it didn't turn on. Why is that? Oh. Music is gone, and I tried to turn combat on and off, but that doesn't seem to work. I'm sure we'll get music soon. Maybe. It's true though, now that you mention it, it's like the music, it's gone. It's so quiet. And it does kind of suck without the music. It's very quiet. But, you know, we could try that for a bit, see how that works out. Did you just one-shot a Cyclopean? How much damage do you deal to them, by the way? This place is just all littered with corpses. Them corpses are everywhere. I feel heroic when I can ride my horse and I'm all like stand in front of the mob and prevent him from passing. Of course, I'm ignoring that guy there, but you know, I wanted to try to get the Bushido up by doing Momentum Strike. This is one of the things I love about Ultima Online compared to other MMOs. You very rarely wait for respawns in zones like these. You know, the mobs just, they keep coming. Almost, I mean, not almost, because it is at the point where you can barely keep up with the loot. You know, you kill them and they... Ooh, another one of those chests. That's nice. We have 2 Paragon chests now, guys. And those are actually my first Paragon chests ever. I've never actually seen any of those before. Hey, Casacal! Welcome to the channel! And thank you! I haven't quite gotten my UI designed, so to speak, or set up, but I'm using Pinko's UI, and I've sort of tried to get most of the stuff out of the way so that you guys can see the screen, and then a couple of the more weird stuff I have behind my my window here with my face in it. Here we go. One hit. I pretend like I know what I'm doing here. I'm just running around looting stuff, and then Vincent is healing me, and Lord Dar is killing pretty much everything. That's how the work distribution is here, apparently. Momentum strike. Oh, there we go. So, I'm curious though, you guys, these Paragon chests that we have looted off the mobs, how do they work? I mean, is it just like a regular kind of treasure chest and someone that has the skills can then open it for us? Arch Cure! I'm pretty sure that you don't have that spell, Merble. I just looted Arch Cure, so I can give you that scroll. For those who don't know, Merble has started a character in the game, and he has Major. So I'm on the lookout for scrolls for him. Aurelia says, Paragon Yay! Thanks for the follow, Oin32. I appreciate it. And welcome to the channel. Aurelia says the Paragon chests have various colors. All are trapped and locked, so you'll need a way to open them. Awesome. I'm hoping that maybe Lord Dar has a character that can open them. If not, then we'll just give him to someone who can, and they can keep whatever's in there. Merble says, I've found a lock. A lockpick. Does that help? I'm not so sure. I mean, it probably does if you have the lockpicking skill. As Aurelia says, either high lockpicking and remove trap skills, or high magery and use magic unlock and telekinesis at range to set off the traps. Ooh. Couldn't I just, like, open the trap and then die? Yay! Thanks for the follow, RS Bowler. Welcome to the channel. Couldn't I just set off the trap and maybe get killed, and then someone reses me and I'm all like, yeah, the crap loot in that chest was totally not worth it? Which is what I'm assuming. And yes, you're absolutely right, RS Bowler. Ultima Online rocks. It really does. And the people playing it do too. And I'm not really talking about myself here, because I'm more like streaming from it and following people, and then they're doing all the hard work. Like Lord Dar here. He does a lot of the hard work. See? I'm over there looting stuff while Lord Dar is over here owning monsters. Actually, I can help a little bit. I also have attacks. The yellow numbers are mine. Okay, Aurelia says different chests have different skill requirements. So if you had a high skill, you could do those, but you'll need Grand Mastery most likely to open the chests that we found. Yeah, that would make sense. I mean, they were from Paragon mobs, so it would make sense that you would need to have a good luck picking skill. But hey, I guess I could, I don't know, have an alt someday. An alt that could open these thingies. Cyclopean warrior, you are mine. Oh, sorry. Lord Dar says, I know you don't read here at the moment. Let's see. Is he typing? Oh! Lord Dar says, I can open the chests, no problem. Problem solved. Yeah, see, this is what I mean about me not being a great multitasker. Basically, I'm just running around randomly clicking stuff, killing monsters. I kill one, Lord Dar makes this mess. Kills everything. And I'm like, I touched a monster. Herp-a-derp. But, oh, hey, Oin32. This is the original Ultima Online server. It's the European server. And Albion Online Alpha, for me anyways, starts on September 15th. So yeah, just a little heads up to those of you who only watch this channel for Ultima Online. I will be doing some weekly streams from Albion Online when I get into the alpha of that game. But I will make sure to label the title of the stream so that you can tell in the mail that you're getting whether or not I'm streaming Ultima Online or Albion Online. But yeah, I'll definitely be playing Albion Online a little bit for the guild PvP and the aspect of being able to build player houses and stuff. But I don't really see myself quitting Ultima Online altogether because there's a lot of friendships invested in this game. A lot of new people that I really enjoy playing with. And yes, I'm using Pinko's UI version 5.9, and it's on the enhanced client. So it's kind of 3D-ish. And yes, Oin32 says, so the latest expansion was the sailing one. Yeah, that one came out in 2010, I think. And that's the latest expansion. I actually don't have that one yet. Although I will. I'm just not really a fan of boats, so I guess I just never really figured it was necessary to get that one. And Greenie says, I could never quit this game. I will be here till they close the doors. You know what? I wish I had said that originally when the game came out. But then on the other hand, maybe if I'd done that, I wouldn't be streaming now. I probably wouldn't have the computer that I have now, and I wouldn't have the MMO experience. So, all in all, I guess I don't really regret my decision to quit back in '98. Because I did manage to play a lot of other games and meet a lot of other really cool people. Oh, nice. So you two know each other. Owen says, "Hey Greenie, thanks for the help last night." That is awesome. I love it when people are like, "Hey, I know you from this and that server." That's cool. So which server are you two playing on? Um, I'm assuming it's one of the American ones. And by you two, I mean Owen and Greenie. Oh, I really wish I had honored this mob before I engaged it. Although I couldn't because it was already engaged, but that would have been quite nice because I seem to be hitting these guys a lot, the Paragons. Ooh. Coloring on those items, not so impressive. But I'm always up for a cut of ribs. Oh wait. Oh, sack of sugar. I actually thought it was a chest. Oh, no chest. Greenie says, I have the Shard's shields, so I play multiple servers. To Lake Superior, Great Lakes, Atlantic, and Chesapeake. Oh, how does that work? What's a Shard shield? The shard shields. I'm curious to know what that is. And Oin says, I actually play on a server that is a free-to-play Ultima Online Second Age. I stopped at the Second Age expansion and don't have the additional expansions. Oh, cool. Oh, hey, Ace of Thorns. Sorry, I totally missed your question. Hey, welcome to the channel. I'll be on for roughly 20 more minutes because tomorrow I have extra classes. I have math science and computer science and touch typing. So I need to be ready for a semi-long day of teaching school kids. So the shard shields allows a free transfer every month. Ooh, cool. And Aurelius says that it's a veteran reward that lets you get a token to transfer to another shard. And you need to have 14 years of veterancy. 14 years of having played before you can get that kind of thing. That's pretty cool, though. I mean, that's actually nice. I guess once a month is a little low, I think, but, you know, it's better than 0. So that's pretty cool. And Aurelia says, you pick one, and each month it gives you a token to the shard you choose when selecting it. The tokens are one way, though, to make sure you have a token to get back home, too. Ah, okay. That would suck, like transferring off the server and then you can't get back. But that's interesting. I mean, that kind of opens up the way for cross-server trading, I suppose. Are you allowed to bring stuff across different servers? Oh, I should have honored him. I'll just honor this guy instead. And Owen says, do you like äppelskiva? I kind of... Actually, I guess I eat them because you usually eat them with sugar. It's a kind of round pastry thing, and you eat it for Christmas. I'm not really a big fan of them, but um, they're okay. I have to admit, I like the sugar more than I like the actual pastry thing. Because it gets kind of spongy, and I'm not good at eating just one thing of something. You know, I'm like, om nom nom for half an hour, and that's kind of when you get to, ooh, I forgot my inventory. I am overloaded. Rah, rah, rah. And, okay, Aurelius says you can buy a full version from the Origin store that lets you transport more and... Oh! Aurelius is here! Tyrannissa Wrath. Awesome. Hey there! Oops. Let me just switch to say instead. There we go. And let's get rid of this curse. I don't know what it does. Oh, clumsy. Owen says, do you dance around the Christmas tree? We don't in our family, because usually the Christmas tree is in the corner, and the Christmas tree is littered with gifts. Like, you can't really move around it, because there are young kids in the family. Not mine, but my sister. Oh, sorry. My bad. Sorry. Tyrannissa is Ace of Thorns. Yes, my bad. Apologies. If I'm blushing, you know why. That was a bad mistake by me. Bad, Ely, bad. And Aurelia says, yes, you take stuff, your bank and what you're carrying, using the shard shields, pack animals too. Oh, cool. Did I just get... Oh, I just got cursed. So that I was weakened and I couldn't wear my armor. There we go. Let's put the gear back on. I can still carry stuff though, so we're good to go. I managed to get this guy honored, so now I can build up perfection in this fight. And of course I got attacked by a Titan. Ooh, I'm not wearing the right weapon. There we go. And Merble asks, do Danish people do this? Yes, in general, Danish people dance around the Christmas tree. Probably not everyone, but many people do. Oh, this one seems interesting. I guess it could probably be crafted better, but it still seemed interesting with swordsmanship and tactics on it. By the way, there are loads of corpses that I haven't looted yet, so by all means, loot stuff from them. Is he supposed to be up here in the tower? It is. So, did you know about this spot before, Ace of Thorns? Or is this totally new to you? Nah, you're a veteran, so you knew about this, I'm assuming. Oh, cool. Oin says that he's of Danish heritage, and he still does that. That's one of the interesting things about people with some sort of heritage from a different country. Usually, people that move away tend to uphold traditions more than the people that actually live in the country. Ah, okay. Says it's... Oh, Paragon. I don't want to die. Evil monsters. No mana draining. That's unfair. There we go. Oh, someone moved. I'll move. And pull back my aggro. Stay off Dar. No killing Dar. Yes, Oin, you may post a YouTube link. Go for it. Oh, and Greeny says I always train here when I make a Sampire. Oh, I wish I could train here, but really, stuff is not dying for me when I go here solo. I'm just gonna check my skill. I'm not at the cap, so I should be able to raise my parry and anatomy and chivalry, but it just doesn't really seem to raise as much. I'll have to look at the YouTube link later, though. But I'll definitely have a look. Can you tell us what's on the link, by the way? Girlfriend yells in the back. Porn. Well, she didn't yell, but she did say it. I don't think it's porn. YouTube doesn't have porn. Unless you're into My Little Pony, in which case it does have something that remotely resembles what those people would consider porn. And I apologize to any bronies that are into My Little Pony, if there are any here. Oh, dancing around the Christmas tree on the video. Cool. All this loot. This is a veritable loot cornucopia. Cornucopia. Okay, never mind. It's like, the further the evening progresses, the harder it is for me to pronounce some words. It's a bit sad, really. I should probably practice. It's just that English is different than Danish, and a lot of the words are just in a different location in the mouth when you're supposed to say them. Your tongue needs to be in a specific place, and then after a while, I don't know. I guess my mouth just dries up. So I can't say words like cornucopia. Hello, kitty. Hello, kitty cat. We have a black kitty cat, and sometimes she stands right next to me and she's like, yeah, I'm not gonna look at you, but I do expect you to pet me, because you're my human. And then, you know, if you don't really pet her, she'll, like, kind of tap me with her tail. And she's like, pet me, slut! Okay, cat, I'll pet you. And then as soon as I bend down to pet her, she walks away. She's like, nah, I was just testing you, human. Your soul is mine. And she walks away. She knows I'm talking about her. I can tell. She's sitting in the window, looking the other way. Oin said, oh, sorry. You know what? I'm going to start at the top. Greenie says, easiest way to train parry is get a shield, go to gel and pen, and have all the sheep attack you and make sure you have no armor or weapons on, only the shield. Awesome. I will definitely give that a try. Let's see. Ace of Thorns says, I like the next cave better. I've never been there. As long as it's not harder than this, because right now I'm kind of spending more time trying to read the chat than actually killing Cyclopean warriors. I'm like, how did my horse just sidestep? I want to be able to do that again. It was like, walking sideways. And Owen says, has anyone checked out Shroud of the Avatar? Yes, I have. I had access to the release 9 and 8 and 7 and 6 alpha thingy last week. I did try them, but I did not enjoy it. It has a combat system that doesn't appeal to me, which is sort of a deck-based random kind of thing. So yeah, it was definitely not a game that appealed to me instantly. I'm sure, you know, at one point, if I play it enough, I might enjoy it. Where's Lord Dar, by the way? Oh. He says kill stuff inside, by the way. Killing stuff inside. Okay, so I'm supposed to go down here? Ah. Oops, sorry. I'll come this way then. Awesome. Cyclopean warrior. Hey Michael, welcome to the channel. Good to see you, mate. Michael asks, hey Ely, are you doing anything when you reach 100 followers? I didn't really have a... I guess you have a point. I should do something. No, I'm never gonna stream shirtless. The worst suggestion ever. It's like, yay, I reach 100 followers. Let me show you my moves. No. Not gonna happen. I don't know. I guess maybe when I reach 100 followers, I'll try to go to Feluca and do PvP, and I'll be a schmuck. Oh, and Aurelia says he signed up to Kickstarter, but rarely gets a chance to play Shroud of the Avatar. For me, it was just that, I don't know. I mean, last phase for Shroud of the Avatar was a PvP phase, and it was just in no way appealing to me. You know, I didn't want to play that type of PvP that they had because it was really boring. Basically, it was sort of you had a castle, and the castle was very claustrophobic, and people would just spawn, run to the other place where the other players were, spam a couple of abilities, then wait for your abilities to come off cooldown. Because the way it's been designed is that you pick abilities from a list of abilities, and then there's a random chance that these abilities show up in your hotbar down here when you're fighting in Shroud of the Avatar. Orbit Shift says R10 was weird. Oh, I didn't even know that was an R10. R9 was like last week. So have they... I should have gotten an email about R10. But yeah, it was not appealing to me at all, that game. So I've kind of lost... Oh, knives are coming out of these. I kind of lost interest in Lord British's stuff. I mean, back then it was good and all, but I guess it's because he's using the Unity engine, which I'm also using to make games. And oops, I accidentally clicked the dragon. If to me it just feels like the game was made with that engine, and I know that that's not normally what it's like with Unity, but it feels like they just copy pasted a lot of existing code. Oh, she's fine. Thanks for asking, Merble. When we woke up the next day, she wasn't feeling poor anymore, so that was good. Girlfriend says, "Oh, yeah, that was very sweet of you. I'm glad you asked." And so is she. Wait, where did Lord Dar go? Oh, he's up here. Oh, I'm so bad at this. I need to follow and pay attention. Every time I walk, I approach Lord Dar and I see him sprinting on his horse towards me. My instinct should tell me not to go where he just was because there's the risk of getting owned by some big monster. Yet, I still approach. Let me nuke. Did I challenge? I did. Awesome. Oh, there's another, an Eton Paragon over there. Yes, RS Bowler. This is the official server, European server. The dragon is not mine, Michael. Michael asks, what do you use the dragon for? That is Ace of Thorns dragon, called Thundra. And that's right, I do not want to pick a fight with a greater dragon. I've tried that, and I die. A lot. Repeatedly. And embarrassingly. I'm just gonna check these corpses real quick, see if I can find the one with cash on it. Oin says, Shroud of the Avatar seemed pretty clunky to me when I played Release 7 and removed the excitement of the game for me. Exactly, that's how I feel. And I felt that with, I think it was Release 5 or 6. I tried Shroud of the Avatar and I just thought, okay, this is early access, but it just seems like a pretty graphics engine with poorly optimized models, and just overall it did not feel like a well-designed game. And I realize it's very unfair of me to feel that way because the game is so, I mean, it's not released. It's in ultra alpha mode. It's pre-alpha even, so it's unfair to judge it. But when the combat system in pre-alpha doesn't appeal to you, then it's kind of hard to stay with it. Oh, we might actually be able to pick up some spells for Merble. Because these guys are mages and they can drop spells. Or poopy-colored robes, whichever you want. And yes, Lord Dar says it could be dangerous for me with casters. He's absolutely right. It is. It's gonna be dangerous. Oh. Can they open the doors? No? Okay. They're not opening the doors. And yes, I mean, you're absolutely right, Dakin. It's gonna be clunky because it's pre-alpha, but still, you know, it's not so much the fact that combat feels clunky because it's pre-alpha. It's that combat feels clunky because it has a system where your hotbar is not your hotbar. Your hotbar is either skills that you've placed on it and then they cost extra mana, or your hotbar is skills that randomly pop up because they're part of your deck. And to me that, I mean, that's just not fun for me. I don't like collectible... Ooh, Bushido just went up. Awesome. I don't like collectible card games, so for me it didn't appeal. But it's definitely something I'll keep an eye out for. Orbit Shift says 45 bucks for a look at what... Yay! Thanks for the follow, Laya. Lalayel? Sorry, I'll try that again. Lalayel. But it's hard. Them words are so hard. Hang on a sec, is that an undead mob? Oh crap. He put Blood Oath on me too. And he just... Ugh, never mind. I shouldn't have run, obviously, because there was a Paragon. That's what happens when I try to talk and do other things, and I panicked. That was my panic face. Good thing that I have Lord Dar with me here. He says sorry, but it's my own fault. Don't worry about it. Oh, I'm totally losing track of chat now. Sorry about that. Let's get my gear on. And my... Were they bone made? Oh, they were undead. You know what? That was my own fault, because I think I was using a Repon Slayer, and that... Yeah, double damage from undead. I asked for that one. That was my own fault. Totally. Let's go get my stuff. Looted! Let's get up on the horse. And... Oh, I'm just gonna regen. I'll check the chat while I'm regenning here. Oin says, I agree, Orbit. It was worth the $45 to gain access and check it out. It seems like they're trying to fund the project with the sale of houses and stuff. They definitely are. I mean, people are buying houses in the game, in Shroud of the Avatar, to get... I mean, they pay a lot of money for the housing, for the different buildings, and that's what's funding the development of the game, it seems. I mean, right now it's not really a game, but, you know, you can kind of see where they're trying to... where they're headed with the development of the game. And Greeny says, question, you only get to play Shroud of the Avatar when it's up, right? Or can you just log in when you want? It really depends on what package you bought. If you bought the most expensive, I think you can play all the time, but if you bought one of the like $45, $30, 50 ones, then you play whenever they release during weekends and such. And Greeny says, okay, I gotcha. I play Elder Scrolls Online beta, so it's kind of the same thing. Yeah, I was actually in the VIP beta because the guild I was playing in had some contacts. So we played on the Always Up servers in Elder Scrolls, which was really awesome. Okay, Lord Dar says we better run through to the next room. Oh crap! I thought he had already run there. My bad. Okay, running through to the next... Oh wait, you know what? Sorry, hang on a sec, I'm just gonna tell Dar. Hang on a sec. I need to log soonish. As in 4 minutes ago. Oh crap, he already ran to the next room. I have to log. It's late. Sorry. Can we mark a rune here? Can we mark a rune here? I'll ask. Let's check the chat. Merble says betas are okay. Maybe. I don't know. Even recently released games aren't my favorite. And Orbit Shift didn't know that Shroud of the Avatar wasn't up 24/7. Oh! No rune marking in Ilshanar. Oh, bummer. Okay. Let's recall to the house. That way I can transfer the chests. Give the chests to Lord Dar. Oh, I'm sorry, Ace. We ran ahead, but then we had to teleport back to the house because I just realized that it's 5 minutes past 10, and that means bedtime for me. Oh, I need to transfer these chests, metal chests. Oh crap! Did I place them on the ground? Can you move a sec? Oh wait, can I do this? Metal chest? Like this? I can. Okay, what if I... Hmm. What if I do this? Can I then drag it to you? How does that work? That does not work. Nyeh. What if I do this? And then this? What? You may not trade trapped items? Ah. Okay, hang on a sec. Mr. Lord Da, I shall place these chests here in the house. And, oops, I'm gonna move out of the house. Oh wait, actually no. It's gonna be like in the movies when someone is about to disarm a bomb. I'll be like, you can be what's his name? Danny Glover, and I'll be Mel Gibson. And I'll be like, I'll stick by you even though it's gonna blow up. Let's get those chests opened so that I can go to bed. And Michael says a lot of famous streamers are starting to play the oldest versions of WoW. It's so good to see the old version. Really? The old version? Is that good? I mean, why are they playing the oldest version of WoW? How does that work? As in, they play old content, or they play on other servers, or what? And Aurelius says you need to put it on the ground somewhere relatively safe so a mage or thief can work on them. Oh, cool. And Lord Dar is gonna give them back tomorrow or some other day when he has them unlocked. So that'll be on Sunday. On the next stream, then we'll have a look at the chests and see what was in them. Probably nothing fancy anyway. Let's see. Aurelius says, in a house that small, you may have some problems with the traps. Some have a big area effect. Oh, right. Michael says the streamers play on private servers. Okay, I see. I'm really sorry that I have to cut the stream with no warning like this. If I forgot to give anyone something, please let me know. Just send me a Twitch message or something. You'll know where to find me. Because it's actually 8 minutes past my stream time. Michael says, but just to see 100 gold is a hell of a lot of money and something with heirlooms. How far back with the versions of WoW? Any expansions, says Owen. That's interesting. Oh, cool. Dar says goodnight. I'm going to say goodnight to all of you as well. Time for me to log off. If you guys want to stay in the channel and chat with each other, you are more than welcome to. I usually stay in the chat when I'm AFK. A lot of other people tend to come here every now and then, so if you guys want to continue to chat, feel free, be my guest, have fun. Thank you very, very much for watching today. It was a true pleasure. It was a lot of fun. I'm really impressed by the amount of people that were here today. You guys are freaking awesome. So thank you, and have a great evening. Have a great rest of the evening. So I'll see you guys in the future. I'll be back on Sunday. Take care, and bye-bye.